So when you go into neutral, when you pause, I'm going to give you a few things that you can do to position yourself to hear God's voice more clearly. You can choose to do all of them or any one of them. These actions will help you assume a posture that's yielded to God and ready to hear His voice. The first is gratitude. Taking a few minutes to be thankful for the things that God's already blessed you with. Sometimes we take for granted being able to go and do something as simple as open our refrigerator and have food there. Being able to get up in the morning and walk unassisted. The little things that we often take for granted. Having peace when other people are in the middle of a war zone. There are so many things that we have to be grateful for, large and small. So taking the time to name those things, name the moments, name the mercies, name the grace is a great way to begin tuning in to the frequency that will allow you to hear God's voice. Another is reading a passage. Reading a passage slowly and reading it again and committing a passage to memory takes you even deeper. Psalms 23 is a great one if you haven't already committed that to memory. My husband's in the middle of doing a series on Psalms 23, and I've never seen it in the light that I see it in now. The first words, the Lord is, help you to realign, to line up with that posture with your shepherd, to make yourself more attentive and aware of His presence. Another thing you can do is a breath prayer. A breath prayer is simple. It's inhaling a word and exhaling a prayer. One example is inhaling Jesus and exhaling align my heart with your voice. That simple posture, that simple act will help to align you with God and expresses your desire to be more attentive to His voice. Another option is setting a timer, a silence timer. It could be 3 to 5 minutes, but during those moments, just sit. No fixing, no trying to figure it out, just being attentive. And if you're like me and your mind happens to wander off, just gently say the word Jesus to bring you back into focus and alignment. And finally, at the end of your time, at the end of your neutral, thank God once again for the time and do what it is He says to do. If He says to make a call, if He says to forgive, if He says to take a step, if He says come back and pause again, then pause again. Whatever it is, do it.